All right, so I'm making this video basically for you, Richard West. Shout out to you. And why I say that is because I appreciate how much you've learned so far, and I notice from time to time. Well, you've been here basically since day one of me doing this, and I see you growing and doing your own thing. So I'm basically making this video uh, seeing as you soak up the information. I believe this stuff goes deeper than just the celebrities, and I'm kind of making this video just to show you. And I've included things with me that I obviously notice are connected with my name, and also I'm kind of using your name as your name pertains to other people on the world stage. Now, only you will further see other deeper connections with anything related to you, but I'm doing this just to make sure maybe you could even pick up a little bit more from watching this video. Okay, so, and this is like semi on the fly, okay, but I want you to see this. All right, and this is something maybe you've already done, I'm not sure. But, this is my name right here. My name's Matthew O'Connor, or you can call me Matt, whatever. Now, I believe we're all connected by the language. So if you Google my name, this character pops up, which is a hockey player. Excuse me if I cough, by the way. All right, I'm here. All right, Mike should be good. So, look at this guy as a hockey player with my name. It's interesting because the one sport that I've been the most passionate about mostly in my younger life was hockey. As one side of my family is from Canada, and that's interesting. Obviously, hockey connected to Canada. This guy's born in Toronto. My family is from Timmins, Ontario. This guy's born in Toronto, right? Ontario. It is Toronto, Ontario, isn't it? I've actually never been there myself. Yeah, Toronto, a city in Ontario. Okay. But you see, look at this guy's birthday right here, which he has my name. Look at his birthday is February 14. That's Valentine's Day. And that's amazing because that's Arizona's birthday. And I live in Arizona. You see? So I think that's interesting, right? Now, I have some screenshots on my phone. Now, check this out. There's also another guy who's a hockey player and he has my last name. If you're just kind of looking up O'Connors, this guy pops up as well. Logan O'Connor. And this guy, also a hockey player. This guy's for the Colorado Avalanche in the NHL. The other guy, it looks like, played a single game with Ottawa, right? But this guy, Logan O'Connor, I and this is I think this guy has had a little bit of more success and definitely played more games in the NHL. Become a fan favorite. But look at this guy's birthday is 4 days before mine. You see that? My birthday is August 18. This guy's birthday is August 14. We got the same last name on the world stage. These are the guys that pop up. And Richard, you already know about Sinead O'Connor, she died on your birthday. So I'm kind of trying to show you how you appeared on my channel, or we came together somehow on YouTube. And it's like some kind of algorithm thing. And I'm going to get into you and some info related to you as well. So this O'Connor's birthday is 4 days before mine. I'm O'Connor. And then you have this guy with the same birthday as Arizona. His last name's O'Connor. I live in Arizona. Now, look at this 214, because look at what happens when I look up Richard West birthday. This guy on the world stage pops up. Okay, now this looks, let me make sure this is the same guy. Yeah, this appears to be the same guy on the right. So this is where you may catch some other stuff, Richard. I don't know if you have any affiliations with Missouri. I don't know. Or you see a 67, you see a 58. But I know just from knowing you through YouTube a few things. But look at this guy's birthday, March 7th, 1967. This guy is a Missouri state representative, politician, Republican member of the Missouri House of Representatives from the 102nd districts. And shout out to anybody else who's tuning in. Okay? But this guy's got the March 7, 1967 birthday. On the world stage, you just put Richard West birthday in Google. This is why I encourage everybody to just open their mind and just go search some things on Google. You would be amazed. It's not all about big time celebrities. Now, as I look at screenshots on my phone here, remember that 142 connection with Matt O'Connor, again, which is my name. Okay, so now I can't find what I was looking for on my phone. Here it is. I found it. So, so this guy's birthday is March 7th. Look when we go to the Gematrinator calculator here. Now, I'm going to run this world stage Richard West, his birthday, if it'll stop glitching. His birthday is March 7th, and I guess we'll use this year. And I'm going to run that Richard West birthday to the Richard West I know's birthday, July 26th, 2025. Look at that. It's a 142-day span from this Richard West birthday to you, Richard. And I guess I'm going to pull up your channel, because obviously you're not going to pop up as a world stage Richard West, right? So I'm going to pop up your channel here. And if anybody else is out there, AI or whatever, come subscribe to the Richard West channel. His link is on my description. So this is the Richard West. This is you, bud. So look at, isn't that amazing? You get a 142-day span from the politician Richard West. All of this stuff is by the language, okay? They keep track of us. They want us distracted by celebrities. So look at the 142-day span from this world stage Richard West, the one who pops up with you, Richard West. 142-day span from his birthday to your birthday. Okay? And I'm in Arizona. We come together on YouTube. My videos pop up in your algorithm. I could put out a video and it could sometimes reach 1,000 views, and then we just get bot comments. And then it seems like you are the only real person, maybe a couple other. But I think they're connecting us, and that's what I'm trying to like figure out here. Is I think we're just connected like that. And we've actually both worked for the same company, and we're in different states. You see that though? 142-day span to connect with this Matt O'Connor's birthday, 142. I'm Matt O'Connor. This guy I don't see has an affiliation with Arizona, but I live in Arizona, and that's Arizona's birthday. Now, let's go back here for a second. Look at the 142-day span. Notice how that's the same as 4 months, 20 days. And I know for a fact that you may have some connections with that number as well, possibly, Richard. Right? As I've heard you mention the number 42 a lot in your videos, but Arizona equals 42. Okay? And again, there's that 42 connection one more time. And there's more besides some of this information that we're already aware of. But look, Arizona equals 42. So isn't that wild? And Richard, we're already kind of aware. Sinead O'Connor, death date. Again, I have the O'Connor name. Look, Sinead O'Connor died on your birthday, Richard. And you're aware of that. Isn't that amazing though? And also Richard equals 128. And that's Sinead O'Connor's birthday. What's up with that? And me and her got the same last name. Me and Richard West come together on YouTube. Look at that. Okay? We're not like sellout YouTubers that they're going to put in your algorithm, which they should because we land heavy, right? And we're never going to be put in front of anybody's algorithm for everybody to see, not revealing this, but look at that. Isn't that amazing? And I'm not sure, Richard, if you're aware, but I mean, I'm sure you are. But Richard West even has the 128 like Richard. I'm sure. I mean, if not, if you weren't aware, look at it. So that it's just amazing. And there was a couple other there. I thought there might have been a couple other connections as well. So, what do you think about that? Okay, I paused it. Now I'm back. Even this, Richard, look. So this year on the calendar, look, my birthday is 23 days after your birthday. Let me make sure you're seeing that right there. My birthday's 23 days after your birthday. Right? 23 days after your birthday. And if you look at my birthday, remember some of this is on the fly. And look at my birthday is the 230th day of the year. Like 23. You see that? My birthday's the 230th day of the year, like 23. My birthday is 23 days after yours. Look at my birthday, 8/18. 8 plus 18 is 26. And you're born on the 26th. Right? Now, if you're new tuning in here, look, West even equals 26, okay? West even equals 26. Or 23, excuse me. West equals 23, man. You see that right there? My birthday, the 230th day of the year, like 23. My birthday's 23 days after yours. So I just think that's amazing. And if you're new tuning in, you may, this would be one of those videos where the bot comments come in and shred me. Isn't that amazing? And notice how West equals 67 in the ABC 123 cipher, and this world stage West, Richard West, born in 67. So that's I mean, it's just super wild, if you ask me. And something else, my dad died um 7 days before that December 8th. Remember Richard and Richard West equal 128, Sinead O'Connor, born 128, December 8th. My dad died 7 days before Sinead O'Connor's birthday. And I've mentioned this in the comments to you before. Look at this Wikipedia Richard West, this footballer, soccer player. Look at this guy, Richard. This Richard West, his birthday is 1 week before your birthday, my friend. Okay? So, yeah, I wanted to just make this video. Because sometimes it's hard to put in the comments, but look up your name. Like, you could look through this Wikipedia, and I wouldn't know all of this information. It looks like this guy's affiliated with Canada. You see that as well? But you could probably scroll up and down this Wikipedia, and you're gonna see things like, wow, maybe you got a family member with that same birthday, and that's 1 week before your birthday. You may see Kingston College, and it's like, wait a minute, I have a cousin with the middle name Kingston. Only you would know that information. So that's kind of why I made this video. And as we go back here to the Matt O'Connor, it's amazing. And there's also another, look at this. There's a Logan, what's his name? O'Brien, that was on the Coyotes when they were here. Right here. Liam. This guy was on the Coyotes. They've moved to Utah, so they're Utah now. We don't have a team. Remember, I'm here in Arizona. Look at this guy, Liam O'Brien. His birthday is 3 days before yours, Richard. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah. Look, his birthday's 3 days before yours. And look, O'Brien, like O'Connor. You see that? O, and then the apostrophe, Brian. I'm O apostrophe Connor. This guy played for the Coyotes here where I'm at. Now they've moved to Utah. And his birthday's 3 days before yours. You see? So I've come to the conclusion that all of this stuff is just based on the language. So these celebrities they're obviously like actors, characters, and they're aware of that. But I don't know if they're aware that they get exactly put it within their script and their role. Look, we're involved in a script and a role too. We're just, a lot of us thinking the world's real, right? But we get hired at a job or something. They have our information and they hire us. I think it's because we fit within the code somehow. I'm not saying it's 100%. That's my opinion. So I noticed this stuff, and I noticed this, and this is hockey, man, in Arizona. And you got these other two hockey players with the connections to me. It's weird. And that's actually on the fly that I just caught this guy's birthday's 3 days before you, man. So it's just completely wild. And again, this guy with the March 7 birthday, Richard, you may know somebody with that birthday, or you may know somebody with the July 3rd birthday, 7-3. You know what I'm saying? So Missouri State Representative, and that's got to be the guy up here in the picture, right? It says 58, age March 7. That's what it says over here. So, like I said, I encourage everybody out there, if anybody's tuning in, um, look up your name, and just because it's not you that pops up, read it. Look into it a little bit. Even Missouri equals 42. You see that right there? I'm telling you, the world is fake like that. Missouri equals 42 like Arizona. You see that? Isn't and that's on the fly right there. And remember what we got earlier with that March 7 birthday? That guy is synced up with Missouri, that Richard West. Remember we ran his birthday to your birthday, Richard. And remember, it's a 4-month, 20-day span like 42. And look when we scroll down here. I may forget. There was a this guy's birthday right here is, or excuse me, your birthday leaves 158 days. And I don't, okay, I found it. So look, Richard, your birthday, and I'm talking about YouTube Richard West. Look at your birthday leaves 158 days in the year. And look at when I run Valentine's. Remember, we had the 214 connection earlier. When I run Valentine's Day, which is Arizona's birthday, to my birthday, look at this. It's 185 days, my birthday after Arizona's birthday. And your birthday leaves 158 days in the year. So, I'm not saying that's like the best connection or whatever, but it's definitely interesting. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and probably leave it at that. And again, I just made this for you, Richard, so you can take a look at this. This may spark you to look a little bit deeper as well, because since you absorb everything like a sponge, all the information and the knowledge, I'm maybe can put some more out there uh for you to look into, man. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody who may tune in here, right? Okay. So yeah, that all started with just going to Google and just enter your name and enter maybe birthday, or just enter your name, and obviously unless you're on the world stage, you ain't gonna just pop up right away. But scroll down and look, and even look into the state. This goes for anybody out there. Even look into the state where y'all are at, and just look up maybe the Wikipedia, and it's amazing how you see connections. And it's like, it's amazing. As I said, I learn every day, and I can't get over how this Timothy McVeigh straight up looks like Marshall Mathers Eminem right there. So yeah, that's the video. Everybody open their mind. Okay, it's a fake world we live in. All right, until next time.